Hi again, everyone. Weight loss is not easy, nor is it difficult. Weight loss is a process that we're either involved with or we just kind of ignore. How you live your life becomes important when it becomes important to you. The struggles that people have when they come into the office have no end. And one of the things that I've discovered is that the more time we spend on the complex psychological aspects of weight loss, the less compliant people are. If you want to lose weight, you have to have a methodology. And the methodology has to suit you. Those of you who know me recognize that I hardly ever talk about the specifics of AccuWeight Loss. Why? It works. If you do the program the way it's designed, you will lose at least 15 pounds every 30 days. What then is there to talk about? The psychological aspects, though, can be handled either simply or we can spend the rest of our lives trying to work them out. From my point of view, let's do it simply, let's do it speedily, and then we have the rest of our lives to work out the more complex psychological aspects. So what is it that I have been saying? Number one, people, when it comes to food, have conflicts. Food is an extremely powerful method of comforting oneself. Yes, there are gourmets, and yes, there is good food and there is bad food. But all overweight people are taking in clearly more calories than their body requires. And if you take in more calories than your body requires, then your body is forced to store that extra energy that comes from the food, and that's where the complaints begin. The rules are very simple. We have to begin to start being truthful with ourselves. We have to accept the fact that when we have a craving, we're looking to get away from something. It doesn't really matter what we are trying to get away from. But if we ignore what our mind is telling us, we will end up using something that will help us put on weight. Therefore, all of the options and all of the alternatives are now brought into play. We can use sugar-free Jell-O. We can use sugarless gum. We can use any kind of diet liquid. We can use some of the recipes, such as the chocolate pudding that was created not too long ago, which has only 15 calories. We can escape many ways, but we have to acknowledge that we are escaping. Because once we acknowledge it, we take responsibility. And once we take responsibility, we can begin to grow. And once we begin to grow, we raise the possibilities of being more successful. Here again are the rules. Admit that you want to cheat. You take it from inside your head to right in front of you. And when it's in front of you, it's more difficult to ignore it. Do the Qigong breathing. It physically says you're important enough to have your own world stop. Take a break while you take care of yourself, making yourself important. And it also centers you, focuses you, and relaxes you. Third, take out what you're going to use as a substitute. Verbally say, I'm using a substitute so as not to cheat. And that substitute is going to be taking me down the road further towards the success I want. Take care. I'll wait for your reactions. Have a great week.